Good morning. This is a quick update on what I have growing in the Greenstalk, just showing you the progress for the Greenstalk. This first layer is what I first planted. These seedlings, these transplants that were first planted a few weeks ago, and I let them kind of rest and get established, and they're already sprouting. I've got a lot of new growth here from these transplants. So these are the collards. So I did the collards on this side, and then on the other side I did the Swiss chard. So they are just coming up beautifully. I did one transplant in this pocket and then two in the others. So this has two, and then the other one has two on that side, and they're coming up great. They are doing wonderful. I just fertilized them just the one time because they had been established for about 2 weeks. So once they were established and I knew that they were doing good, I went ahead and gave them some fertilizer last week. And so ever since I gave them the fertilizer, that's when I started noticing the new growth. So they're doing really, really well. You can see some new growth down there, some new leaves, and got some new leaves coming in there. And then also on this little guy, we've got a new leaf there. So really, really happy with that progress. Again, this is about 3 weeks because I waited to fertilize them until they were all nice and settled. And then down here on the second level, which is the second level that I planted, down below, I did the rest of the transplants, the seedlings that I had left over. So I did, this one is a cabbage. So I had some left, I think I had 3 cabbages left over. So I put a cabbage in here. This is some mint. This is Moroccan mint that my son actually picked out. So I just went ahead and potted that up. And it already had a few runners when I potted it. So it has this runner, and then I think it had like 1 or 2 runners down that way. And look, it already planted itself under the dirt. It's already starting to run. So I'm glad this is in a container. So we'll see how that does. And then this is, let me see, this is the collard as well. So you can see the size difference. These seedlings came from the same pack, and you can see the size difference between that one and that one. So this one, I left it in the pack before, or while I let everything else rest. So you can see the size difference between that one. And then that is another collard there. You can see that one. So definitely not the same size as its sister over there. So these will get established. I haven't fertilized this row yet because I'm still letting it establish, but I'll probably fertilize it soon. And then this is the other Swiss chard. So I had that. And then I left that one empty because I'm planning on, I have some lemon balm that I was growing in my hydroponic system inside of the house. So I am reserving this pot because I decided I'm going to transition it outside. So I've been hardening it off for the past 2 weeks. So I've decided that I'm going to pot it in here with these. I'm going to have the lemon basil, or excuse me, the lemon balm, the 2 collards, the Swiss chard, and the mint growing on that second row. And then the last thing to show you are the cabbage. So I have, oh, and then on that side I also had a cabbage. I forgot about that one. So this cabbage is doing well. So again, I also fertilized it at the same time that I fertilized this first row because they were all planted at the same time. So this one is doing really, really good. Already got some curling leaves which I love to see in that. Oh, there you go. And here are these two as well, also doing really well. Nice and healthy. Nice healthy plants. So these are getting really big already. I love to see it. And then over here, this is the seeds that I have just thrown into this planter, and I already was able to harvest a few of the peas off of here, and they taste really, really good. So I have a little baby one growing there, and then you can probably see I have one growing there, and I have another one growing there. So the peas are doing really well. I have them climbing up these trellises, and they're pretty much trained. I don't have to train them any longer, but before I was training them up the trellis, and now they're doing pretty good, except for this one. Let me put this guy there. There you go. And then, so this is spinach. So again, these are just some seeds that I threw in. So I have some spinach in here, and then these were the only 2 onions that germinated. So I have 2 onions there. And then this is spinach and spinach. And then I also threw in some lettuce seedlings, or excuse me, some lettuce seeds. And so my lettuce is also sprouted. So that's exciting. So yeah, so got a variety of things that are coming up in the garden. I have a lot of my seedlings that I've up potted that I'll be showing soon as well. But other than that, that's what I have going on in the garden. All right, have a great Friday. Bye.